Abel Tesfaye, known professionally as The Weeknd, is a Grammy Award winner Canadian singer, songwriter, actor, and a record producer. He is well known for his dark style of R&B and the mystique surrounding his identity. Now The Weeknd, well, he pretty much likes to live his life secretly, or to put it in his way, live the low life. 'Cause I'm always rapping for the low life, rapping for the low life, low life. He began his career back in 2010, uploading several of his songs on YouTube. A year later, he released mixtapes like House of Balloons, Thursday, and Echoes of Silence, which got him critical recognition as an artist. In 2012, he signed to Republic Records and gave the world some pretty awesome albums and singles. The Weeknd has won 3 Grammy Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 9 Billboard Awards, 2 MTV Awards, and 9 Juno Awards. He was also awarded the Allen Straight Award by Canada's Walk of Fame for making a positive impact in the field of music, film, literature, visual performing arts, sports, and innovation or philanthropy. He is one of the most famous Canadian recording artists with more than 75 million records sold. Speaking of Canadian, back in 2011, The Weeknd was a writer-collaborator of 4 songs on Drake's album. By 2012, The Weeknd was buzzing heavy and Drake wanted him to sign OVO Sound, but The Weeknd instead inked a partnership with Republic and received his own imprint XO as the part of the deal, which might have not made Drake happy. Apart from that, he is more than good as a human. He donated $1 million to the COVID-19 reliefs and $750,000 for Black Lives Matter and another $100,000 to the Subi Health Center, a maternity and children's medical facility in Budondo, Uganda. His latest release, Blinding Lights from the album After Hours, is my personal favorite, and also it was announced as Mercedes-Benz's commercial on German television.
What do you mean I drive a Mercedes?
The Weeknd's voice is of tremendous quality and matches somewhere to Michael Jackson's voice. What's your favorite Weeknd track? Drop down in comments below. This is Bars and Cars, and today's episode is dedicated to The Weeknd. Number 1. The McLaren P1. In reference to his more than famous track Starboy, The Weeknd boasts his McLaren P1, which is one out of the 375 cars that exist on this planet. And I bet you his car is cleaner than your church shoes. The P1 is a superhero among supercars. The car is supermodel shapely and real fast. Speaking of supermodels to exist in his life, ever heard of Bella Hadid? Yes, he is dating Bella Hadid after ending his relationship with Selena Gomez. Coming back to his P1. The supercar is powered by a 3.8 litre V8 making nearly 372 horsepower, paired with a 177 horsepower electric motor and a 7-speed DCT. The car sprints from 0 to 60 miles per in under 2.7 seconds and continues to pull hard to a top speed of 217 miles per. Worth a mention that the car is even more beautiful with that active massive wing that sits behind, adding to the aerodynamic perspective of the P1. The Starboy owns the P1, having a mighty price tag of $1.6 million. Number 2. The Lamborghini Aventador SV Roadster. Lamborghini doesn't do middle ground, especially when it comes to the hardcore performance variations of its already crazy standard production cars. The Aventador SV Roadster is a shining example how little it cares for practicality and user friendliness. The fearsome 6.5 litre V12 found in the standard Aventador has been tweaked with a new exhaust system and other small tricks to push out 50 more horsepower. And it's also lighter thanks to the extensive use of carbon fiber. We love the fact that Lamborghini offers this insanely fast car in a roadster configuration. It makes it even less practical but heaps more fun, and with a limited run of only 500 and an MSRP of over $500,000, only a very select few will ever get to enjoy the ridiculousness that is the SV Roadster. The Aventador SV Roadster takes a further evolutionary step over the standard Aventador Roadster, which in turn replaced the Murcielago Spider. While the mighty 6.5-litre V12 that lurks behind the engine cover remains mostly unchanged, SV models gain an extra 49 horsepower thanks to a revised exhaust system, valve timing, and intakes. Total horsepower climbs up to 740 at a screaming 8,400 RPM, but torque remains the same at 507 pound-feet with a 7-speed automatic. Number 3. Bentley Mulsanne. Smoother, quieter, more refined, better connected, the 2017 Bentley Mulsanne ups its game in all right areas to keep competitive with the Rolls-Royce Phantom at the top end of the ultra-luxury segment and Mercedes-Benz Maybach at the entry-level end. To most of us, a sedan whose base model starts at $340,000 seems an extravagance that's impossible to justify. But to those who can afford it, the fact that the Mulsanne painstakingly takes 400 hours to assemble by skilled craftspeople, it takes 150 hours to assemble an interior that, among other things, contains 480 individual pieces of leather and 40 bits of carefully matched and highly polished wood veneer, makes it more than just another car. The 6.8-litre turbocharged overhead valve V8 under the hood, the basic design of which dates back more than 60 years. Though every component has been changed over the decades, it remains unchanged for 2017. And it drives through the same 8-speed automatic transmission. Base output is 505 horsepower at 4000 RPM with 752 pound-feet of torque available from just 1750 RPM. Number 4. The 1980s Porsche 930 Turbo. In 1974, Porsche introduced the first production turbocharged 911. In Europe, it was called the Porsche 911 Turbo, and in the United States, it was called as the Porsche 930. It looked different than the normal 911s, with wider wheel arches, bigger wheels and tires, and a large rear whale tail spoiler. Starting out with a 3-litre engine with 260 horsepower, it rose to a 3.3-litre and 300 horsepower for 1978. Only in 1989, its last year of production, was the 930 equipped with a 5-speed gearbox. The 930 was replaced in 1990 with a 964 version featuring the same 3.3-litre engine. There have been turbocharged variants of each subsequent generation of 911. The 930 Turbo was Porsche's top-of-the-range 911 model for its entire production duration. It was the fastest production car available and very quickly became known as the supercar beater and widowmaker. With 260 horsepower out of its 3-litre flat 6 and propensity to oversteer, it was a real handful for even experienced drivers. This makes our list because it spawned an entire generation of Porsche cars we now love, and it was the first time Porsche really gave it to the folks at Ferraris and Lamborghinis, showing it could beat the big guns. Price tag on this baby, $80,000. So this was all about the Starboys car collection. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up icon and do not forget to subscribe us for more videos. Check out other Bars and Cars episodes. Want your favorite rapper to be featured with us? No problem. Mention in comments below. Thank you and see you all soon. Until then, take care.